Good evening and welcome to St. Joseph, Missouri, home of Phil Welch Stadium, home of your St. Joseph Mustangs, and tonight, home of Game 3 of the Mink League Championship. Tyler, it's going to be a good one tonight.
Well, if it's anything like last night, Charlie, these boys brought their best, not only offensively but defensively. The amount of web gems we saw yesterday, Charlie, were incredible. Line shot to Jordan Black. Mason holds in a couple plays deep in the hole. Noah Bodenhausen with arguably the greatest catch I've ever seen in my life out in left field. As well as brought the power. Jeter Mose, Mason, Holton. Bombs for the Mustangs. And by bombs, I mean they were way out. I cleared the fence by a good 50 feet. I'm really excited for Game 3. I can't imagine how much more electric it'll be, but I know it will be. Fans are already pouring in. I expect possibly double the amount of fans we had yesterday. We had about 2,600. So really excited to see what we have going. And we got Trenton Roller on the mound for us and Brandon Seifert for them. Both guys that tend to get ahead of hitters and not walk a lot of guys. So a lot of action I expect today, Charlie. Trenton Roller is a case of a guy, when he's on, he's on. If you get the good Trenton Roller, he's as good as anyone else in that Mustangs rotation. But sometimes tends to be a little wild, tends to get hit hard because of it. But overall, his stats don't really show that. A guy that he's a power pitcher, in my opinion. He only has 15 strikeouts. I would think he would have a lot more. Keeps the ball relatively in the zone and keeps that opponent batting average pretty low. A whip of 1.14 should be good things for the Mustangs, who are going to need a big start from him here tonight.
Now he's ahead of Drake Cobb 0-2, trying to finish him off. Instead, Bazemore takes off. Oh, it is strike 3. The late call from the umpire, but Trenton Roller gets the strikeout.
Charlie, he's thrown 27 2/3 of an inning. He's made 6 appearances, 4 games started. ERA's okay, about on par with the rest of his team at 4.88. Low walk rate, but the opponent batting average sky high. Probably more of a finesse lefty.
Mose grounds one to Caruso, picks the short hop. He's going to fire it over to Cobb at first base, just making the pitcher work, whether it was Sam Pitts or Jace Johnson. Now Macon's taken off, but he is out at second base, and it's not even close. Just 31 at-bats with 3 doubles, so he hasn't had a ton of action lately as he chops one to Holton, who can take his time with this one, fires to Mose. Last night, he was not happy with this one. Right at Smallwood, hit hard, gloved, knocked down, and a double play. 1-2 to Bazemore. Fastball grounded right to Holton. Could be 2. 6, 4, 3 in time.
Frank Gall, he'd be the first guy up off that bench.
This one from Bruce hit into that gap. It's going to be a tough play. Macon, again, tracking down balls in that left center gap.
Macon just with tremendous closing speed. He's showing it right there. I mean, that ball looked like it had double written all over it.
So Johnson with an ERA at .35. I mean, it's ridiculous. And that's strike 3. Full count pitch to Macon. Swung on and poked to center field. He's besides Macon with a hit tonight. And he's going to pick up hit number 2. And Macon's going for third. See what Easta Bruce has to say about it. Off the back of Tyler Macon, and Smallwood advances to second. Pitch from Roller. In there, strike 3. They're going to say he went around. Either way, it's strike 3, and Trenton Roller has rolled through 4 innings of work. I call it really well. There it is inside again, and Freeman ropes it, and it eats up Drake Cobb. So Darius Freeman 2 for 2 tonight. Both with singles to right field.
On breaking balls, and breaking balls that were left up in the zone. I understand it's probably your best pitch, the one you trust the most, but you got to go with a fastball there. He's seen like 6 or 7 of them today, and as good of a pitch it is, it's not going to be as effective when you know it's coming. Important since runs are hard to come by.
This one's going to squeak through. Darius Freeman's coming home. It's going to take a perfect throw from Tyler Macon. It's cut off. Darius Freeman. You knew he could run, but did you know he could fly? He scores. Mustangs take the lead 1-0 here in the 4th inning.
I had the same reaction Tyler Macon did. Hands on my head. He threw an absolute rifle to the plate, and it was cut off by Joey Caruso. I don't know why. He was so shallow to where Dom Felix isn't going to take the extra base, and Freeman had a chance of being thrown out right there.
That's Kai Holiday, and that's what he's going to do. Tried to cut off by Bodenhausen, but he gets by him and goes all the way to the wall. It's going to be a stand-up double with 1 out for Kai Holiday. Pops one up to McCullum in center field. And that's 5 shutout innings of work. A full count pitch to leadoff hitter McCullum is hit sharply up the middle. Diving Smallwood can't make the throw. McCullum reaches base safely. Black into the hole. McCullum's going to move up to third. So first and third with no outs. Giving him something to hit. He does it again, and he's going to pay. Trevor McCullum in to score. Easton Bruce comes through with no outs. In the bottom of the 5th inning, it's 2-0 Mustangs.
And Vargas did pitch in the first game of this series in Clarinda. Went 1 1/3 innings, giving up 2 hits and 1 earned. But in terms of the rest of the season, has not been all that great. The biggest thing that stands out to me is the whip of 2.05. Freeman and Mose.
Well, especially with who's on deck. And that's going to be a perfectly placed sacrifice bunt.
I'll tell you what, Charlie. He's committed to Arkansas. He's got a ton of power. Doesn't have a home run yet. I have a weird feeling that he's hit a ground ball.
Up the middle to Smallwood. Makes the play but brings in a run. And Schrack's happy about it. Yeah, didn't have a walk on Thursday. Doesn't have one so far tonight. And he's going right at Freeman. And it's going to work out for him as Tyler Macon retreats back. Makes the grab.
Zone, especially with a 3-run lead now.
McNatt jumps on one. This is going to be extra bases for Connor McNatt. And the Clarinda A's are going to have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
And Witt, 33 innings pitched, 3-1 record, 1.15 whip, and a 1.64 ERA. A guy strikes out a ton, walk rate fairly high, but the opponent batting average at 161. He's virtually unhittable. Just can't get a tad wild sometimes.
Connor McNatt stands on second. 2 outs. Smallwood pulls it over the head of Black. They're waving McNatt home, and Bruce kicks it out there in left field. So Clarinda gets their first run of the ball game. Caruso, this could be the double play that Witt was looking for, and it is. He thought it was inside. It's strike 3.
That's a chance.
And it's the same pitch. Macon chases, and Witt gets the strikeout. Hitters. McNatt, another ball hit down the line. Drake Cobb off to the races. McNatt's going to stop at first. Almost got backpicked. First and third with 2 outs.
Yeah, he struggled a little bit toward the end of the regular season. Got hit around pretty hard, but overall, his K per 9 is outrageous. 25 strikeouts in just over 15 innings. And against Carroll, turned himself a pretty good relief appearance in the semifinals of the playoffs. But a guy at high strikeout rate sometimes gets hit around. That could be a testament to him not attacking hitters and falling behind. But when Jaron Guck gets ahead, Jaron Guck is one of the best arms out of this bullpen.
Guck comes set. Grounded to Holton. It's going to be a tough play from Mason. Holton gets it out of his glove. Fires to first in time. So the Mustangs MVP in his final at bat of the season goes down swinging. Holiday hit it down the line. It's going to be a fair ball. So extra bases to start things out here in the 9th inning. 0-2 pitch. Swung on. In the hole. Holton's going to third. They're trying to get Holiday at third, and they do. What a play from Mason Holton. Heads up.
That was huge. Holton had no chance of getting Spencer at first. Lath Holiday with an unnecessary risk. Coach Eberle not happy about the call, but Lath Holiday, you can't go on that. You can only go if you're 100% sure you can get there, because your run doesn't mean anything.
It was not great versus the A's. As Holiday grounds it to Schrack. They're going to go for the double play. This could be it right here. Safe. Kai Holiday digs it out. Guck takes a deep breath. Gets the sign. Comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging strike 3. And there it is. The Mustangs are your 2024 Mink League champions.
Come on now, Jaron Guck shuts the door. 4-out save. Little bit of trouble. Mason Holton with a tremendous play at short. And that's it. Your Mustangs, champions again atop the Mink League.